Hey guys, what is going on? Dylan here. What I got for you today is a build video focused around Stasis. And I know, before you scream at me, prismatic, we have a shiny red Ferrari, and I'm talking about a Ford. I get it. But Bungie did announce that Stasis was getting a pretty major buff before the final shape. So I had to go in and test it out and see what was different and see how good the subclass is. And I'm telling you, Stasis has never been in a better position. It's phenomenal for a few reasons. One of those reasons being a shiny new two-burst hand cannon that we got called the Bold Endings. This thing is amazing for any build, but when you throw this on Stasis with certain fragments, another level. The thing's phenomenal. The second thing is going to be the Aspect Glacial Harvest. Now, this is the same thing as before. Freezing targets is going to create stasis shards around that frozen target, but I want to look at the second thing. Picking up stasis shards grants stacks of frost armor. Frost armor is a new thing that came to us in the final shape. Now, when you pair that with Whisper of Rime, which is going to increase the duration and the stat count of your frost armor, you get a 4.5% damage resistance per stack up to a max of 8 stacks. For any math people out there, that's 36% damage resistance, which is pretty phenomenal. Now, the cool thing with it is every time that you pick up a stasis shard, it resets the timer back up to 13 seconds. So if you keep killing and picking up shards, you will always have times 8 frost armor. So I want to pair that with Osmium Sea Glove and Cold Snap Grenades and just constantly be throwing grenades, freezing targets in an area. You're going to constantly have shards around you, and you're going to constantly have that frost armor, which is just makes this build just that much better. Now, it's not obviously like Banner of War good, but it's still 36% damage resistance is pretty awesome. Now, I did spec into nothing but frost armor fragments, and I feel like there was a lot of wasted potential there. So I had to try to find a happy medium there, and I think I landed on a good spot, because what we're mainly concerned about is getting times 8 frost armor. That's all we care about. So Whisper of Rime is really going to be the main focus on that. Just freezing, glacial harvest, and then Whisper of Rhymes is really what we're looking for, just the 2 for frost armor. But either way, we'll get into the build part of it right now. So for the aspects, glacial harvest we talked about, we're going to be pairing that with ice flare bolts, which is going to spawn seekers that track and freeze other targets, so constant freezing going on. For the fragments, we're going to be looking at Whisper of Fissures, which is going to increase the size and the damage of the explosions from our crystals or from our frozen targets. Whisper of Shards, which is going to give us grenade energy back when we break those crystals. Whisper of Rending, which is going to be our primary ammo, does additional damage to those frozen targets or crystals. And then finally, of course, we talked about it, Whisper of Rime. Now, the cool thing is with Bold Endings, you just one pull of the trigger, since it's a 2 burst, it's 2 bullets, breaks a crystal. It's really good. As far as an exotic weapon goes, I don't care. Use whatever you want. Really, Bold Endings is all I care about. What I have here, what I'm using is I am using the Quillem's Terminus. I think I said that right. I'm just using a Stasis machine gun, and I have on Stasis autoloading mods, just that way I can switch back and forth between my Bold Endings and my Quillem's Terminus, just to don't have to reload. I don't know. I don't like reloading. And I'm just flipping back and forth for those 2 things. But really, though, it's really good. And the frost armor, at first glance, wasn't blowing me away, but then I got into a lot of situations where it actually came in clutch. That 36% is really good. As far as mods go, I just throw on one Stasis Surge mod. I throw on some Stasis Siphons to get some Orbs of Power to drop. And then I just spec into getting Grenade, melee energy back, things like that. And of course, as I said, the Stasis, what is it? Not Stasis Loader. Holster. Harmonic Holster. Stasis Holster. So, yeah. Give it a try, though. I know you're probably wanting to use nothing but Prismatic right now, but when you get tired of that, go ahead and give this a try. Use some Stasis, pair it with your Bold Endings, and you will just see the potential that this has. It is very fun. It is very good. And, yeah, I'm going to go back to using Prismatic now, though. But just know, very good. All right, guys. That's all I got for you today. Let me know. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Talk to you later. Love you. Bye.